favourite things to eat is called tong po pork. It's really, really fatty pork, and I couldn't resist it, so I bought some tinned. So that's what it looks like. I assume it doesn't look exactly like that in the can, but I'm gonna make lunch with it. I'm gonna make some noodles with this and probably some vegetables too. So let's see what it's like inside. I wonder if I can do it one-handed without making a mess. No. Okay, it looks like cat food or dog food, I can't tell. How am I gonna cook this? I guess just put it in a pan. Yeah. Washing machine's been a bit noisy. Got some pea sprouts. Got 3 noodle cakes, and I'm gonna fry the bean sprouts with some garlic. There we go, that makes more sense. Okay. Let's have a look at that. That looks ready to eat. I don't think I need to cook it. I guess I need to heat it up. That looks cooked already, but who knows? It says everything in Chinese and I can't be bothered to translate it. So let's see if I can actually point the camera at what I'm doing. I don't know if I want it sideways or... I'll just get them out first. What is that? I guess that looks pretty revolting, but I'm hoping it's tasty. I'll pour that in. That white stuff should basically disappear as it heats up, because it's just fat. But it's where a lot of the taste is. Now, the question is, do I cook it on its side? Do I cook it? No, I think I'll cook it on its side. I guess I'll just cook it all around. Separate them as much as possible. That's a lot of fat. My wife she wants to eat this with me, which surprised me because I didn't think she'd want to eat canned tong po pork, and I'm really only doing this for fun. But I think she wanted to stop me. She wanted to prevent me from eating this all myself, so she's taken the bullet for me. All right, I guess, so check this out. This is annoying. It doesn't want to stay on. Oh, kind of on, it's kind of on. I can see some flame. No, that's out again. Got one working. All right. Bit concerned, I only have one hob now. I guess I'm just going to boil the water. Alright, bubbling away. I'm going to cook noodles and my pea shoots with just the one. I guess I'll do the thing that retains the most heat first, the meat. Then I'll do the noodles. Then I will do the pea sprouts, which will be a flash fry. I'm going to cover this. mean, I could just hold it down. Yeesh. That. I cannot tell if that is cooked meat or just it's been stewing in its juices so much it's just turned brown. I'm going to cook it for a while though, just in case. Let's see what they look like on one side. Are they changing colour? Not really changing colour, but I guess, yeah, I mean, I guess they're already cooked. It doesn't say on the, my wife translated the, this is hot. Doesn't really say on it, but I'm gonna cook this long enough to make sure it is cooked. Hopefully it will soften. So I put some boiling water in here with the noodles. I think I'm going to try just to hold this down for a bit. Just cook it by holding it down. Is that a bad idea? I'm just being impatient, I'm hungry. Is it going to explode? We'll see. Find out next week. So I chopped up and partially crushed 2 cloves of garlic. I just love the way garlic smells, especially on my fingers. Love it. Cool, well I've got it bubbling. It's bubbling away, so I think I'll leave it now. Just rearranged the noodles so it's all submerged. Do a bit more. In the hot water, it should soak up, it should cook it partially. You can see it bubbling. See through the condensation's kind of joined up. Leave that how we're doing. Smells quite nice. Ooh, they're soaking up the water. Extend the life a little bit longer. Very sweet. My hopes of this being nice was actually quite low. But now I've just tasted it, I'm actually quite optimistic. Whether my wife will like it is a different matter. She has, you know, standards. I do not. I call it self-preservation. If I had self-standards, I couldn't eat my own food. Right, I'm going to take it off the heat now. I guess I'll put it in a bowl. In fact, I'm just going to put some more water in this, make it a bit thinner, because I'm not going to be able to put that in the, it's too thick. And I want it to be a sauce, so I'm just going to cook it for a bit. Okay, thicken this just for a bit. It will thicken once I take it off the heat a little bit anyway. Let's get a bit of that liquid out. Get everything off the pan that I can. This will help me keep it hot in the actual, in there. That's going to cool off quite quickly. What if I there we are. Now That's going to have a little bit of flavour left in it. Now, there's a lot of fat at the bottom, but I'm going to use a bit of water to get the fat off the bottom. I don't want to cook, I didn't want to add oil to this. There's already a lot of fat. Already a lot of fat on the pan. About, there we are. Right, now to add the pea sprouts. Right. I'm going to cover that. Keep the heat in. Gonna let this wilt for a bit, it won't need long. This is looking okay. It's going to be quite uneven actually, because the bits on the top won't have soaked as much in. It will do. It won't be perfect. But when you're only cooking with one burner, and I'm cooking, you shouldn't expect things to be perfect. So I'm going to give this a stir. Okay. I don't need to cook it for much longer, to be honest. I will add some, what shall I add? Soy sauce? Washing machine is the bane of my life. It's so noisy. Right, that's good. Heat off. Will that be enough for 2 people is the question. Right. Going to do a quick swapperoo. Got to keep the moisture in. Give this a little bit of heat. Otherwise it's just going to be like hot noodle consistency. Okay, let's try to do this one-handed. Oh, got it. I've seen people do that. Okay. Next. Oh, hot. That looks pretty good. Quite pleased with that. Now, how am I going to get it out of there? I don't think the chopsticks are going to be good. I'm not going to be able to do this one-handed. How does that look? Honestly can't tell anymore. To me it looks good. But to objective eyes, who knows? Gonna go out on a limb and say that's not gonna win any award for its presentation. But I think I've done a decent job. Could use a few more things in there. Something orange or red, vegetable wise, but with one hob, I think I've done a pretty good job. What do you think? Would you eat this? Do you think my wife is stepping up to the plate? Stop me from eating the whole thing? I might have to eat the whole thing if she doesn't like it. Anyway, tell me what you think in the comments.
What are you doing?
It's harder to hold it sideways. All right, I don't even know where to look. There, hello. Right, so it's a moment of truth. If you think it looks bad, wait till you see me eating it. Why are you looking at me like that? It's pretty tasty. The texture of the meat is, as you would expect from tinned meat. It's soft, it's not hard, it's not chewy. Falls apart in the mouth. But it's not like, I don't know. I don't have the words. In summation, I thought it was worth the experiment. It wasn't amazing. It was better than not having tong po pork, and I love tong po pork. It's not as good as the real thing, obviously. Possibly the best tinned meat I've eaten though, other than Spam, and you can't improve on Spam. Spam is brilliant. Having said that, I actually have bought some black truffle Spam, so I suppose you can improve on Spam. Maybe I'll show you that later. But yeah, as expected, my wife didn't like it at all. Too salty. But yeah. At least I helped by cooking lunch today. Thank you for watching. I'm going to try to make a few more videos with kind of weird ingredients I buy. We're looking to buy some kind of fun cooking gadgets, so I'll probably make a few with those too. And yeah, thank you. Like if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this and unlike this. And leave a comment if you have any thoughts about what you just watched. Thank you. Bye.